Hello everyone, Scienter here, and this is Final Fantasy XIII. We got ourselves a battle. I am looking forward to getting some new abilities. The game has definitely been a little sparse on them up to this point, but I figure it takes it a little bit for it to open it up. Just, you know, that's just how RPGs work, you know? Why do I have to select all allies for the potion? Why can't it just activate? Also, why does this thing like to target Zaz? I don't know. But we took it down. More polymer emulsion, and some Deceptisol. These are all aerosols.
Robotic death machines. Fantastic.
I mean, if you say so. Ooh, I found plot.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be l'Cie by now. Huh? Not even human anymore. Just post-l'Cie. Enemy's a cocoon. Can't show them any mercy.
There's the next one.
Okay. Data log updated. You know what that means? Data log time. Ooh, the 13 days. Day 11. Wait, what happened to day 12? Day 11 discovery. The bottom vestige was a minor local landmark paid little regard. And that changed on this night when Psycom discovered that the relic's long-sealed entrance had somehow been opened. A reconnaissance team was sent inside, reporting the discovery of a pulse fal'Cie before communication links suddenly went silent. Deeming it probable that the soldiers had been made l'Cie, the Sanctum then resealed the door to the vestige, trapping the team inside. The following day brought public announcement of both the discovery and plans for the purge. I see, I see. Will our heroes ever all team up? I don't know. But I think it's probably time to throw some grenades.
Nothing to worry about.
I want to take out one of these sword guys. They're super fragile.
Oh yeah.
So best just not have them there. Punch it, Snow. You got it. Some more torn leather. Oh, right. I need to just activate this guy. Let's activate the doohickey.
All right.
Oh. That was the call button for the elevator. Naturally.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
I was expecting that to go up for some reason.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
Oh, hey, free stairs.
He is here. Calling himself a hero?
He's coming our way.
Well, what should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
But nothing I say will change what happened.
We could just run away.
Aquarium Pulse Village. In the shadow of Lassie, military weapons stalk the halls of the Vestige, though the Sanctum recon team that uncovered the lower world being 2 days previous is still trapped inside. Lightning and Saz know that the real threat is not a part of the Sanctum army, but the Pulse Fal'Cie and its servant, Lassie. Pulse Lassie are former humans who have become agents of destruction. Those residents living near the Vestige face being purged simply because of their proximity to the Fal'Cie and the possibility that its power has bound them into servitude. With tales of Lassie haunting his thoughts, Hope hears Snow's voice calling in the distance. Although he plans to confront Snow over his mother's death, the reality of the situation becomes too much for Hope to bear. He cannot go through with it. Not yet. Hi, clumsy thing.
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
Those things are just super weak. Okay, this is... Whoa. I feel like waiting for that third bar just takes so long for very little gain. More Fortizol, that's good. That's what's useful. At least theoretically useful. Preemptive.
No daydreaming now. Sorry.
Yeah. Those things are super weak. Is there a thing on there that's giving me experience points, or is that a thing in this game? Hey, more Fortizol. I imagine I need to go to this door. And I imagine that these chests, yeah, these are chests that I already got. So let's go to this door. We'll probably run into lightning somewhere along the way if I had to guess.
No daydreaming now.
Yeah, much better take it out than wait for a full 3 bars. Ah, he must have gotten the last hit, I think. Probably. I should be paying attention to that. ending screen just to see if I do get experience points. Actually, so if I look at status, yeah, that's interesting. I don't see anything indicating experience points. That might not be a thing in this game. Like, levels and experience points might not be a thing, which is fine. I don't have any objection if it's not. It's just traditional, is all. So I would have expected it.
What are they?
See, the scene failed. This is what happens when Lassie don't complete the focus the fiancée gave him.
Oh dear.
Let's even these odds.
I mean, yeah, sure. Grenade that ghoul. Yep. Interesting. So I'm just going to take a moment to talk about this. It looks like currently this game does not have experience points or levels or anything, which I find to be a perfectly reasonable but interesting choice. Just because RPGs traditionally have that sort of stuff doesn't mean they're really necessary. There's tons of different ways of doing character progression, and frankly, like, leveling up and all of that sort of stuff is very functional but very uninteresting to me. So I'm curious to see how they do character progression in this game, and how they approach that sort of thing. Tear of Frustration. That's an interesting spoil.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave. Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Serah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You...
Wait! Who's Serah?
My wife. Future wife, that is. She's a Pulse Lassie.
No.
She's here somewhere, along with that fiancée. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help a Lassie? They're the enemy.
Huh.
How can you save a Lassie? You're not... That's insane!
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse! Why is this happening to me? When they found the fiancée the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. And because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
And he wants to help a Lassie?
Hey again.
Hey. Let's go with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, you'll regret it forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Having courage and being proactive is really important and really hard. And it's so much easier to just not do things.
What's gotten into you, soldier? Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Your sister?
She's a Lassie.
What? A Pulse Lassie?
The fiancée has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is her sister Serah?
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a Lassie, what did the fiancée order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a fiancée, they become a lessee, and they get given a focus, right? How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, lessee end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man. There's no way to turn a lessee back into a human. Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a fiancée slave. Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any lessee, anyone who might ever become a lessee should be wiped off the face of Cocoon. It's people like you that started the purge in the first place.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Oh, that's a Seath, huh?
Data log time. Seath. When a fiancée takes a human to be one of its lessee servants, that person is given a focus to be completed. Should the lessee fail to fulfill this focus before his or her brand advances to its final stage, that lessee becomes a Seath. Mired in eternal sorrow and regret, and robbed of all free will, Seath are damned to wander the world, unliving and undying, until their corrupted flesh at last can move no more. For Seath, there is no salvation. Shambling Seath. Ghoul. Wow, they're weak to basically every element. Interesting. Their rare drop is Tear of Frustration. How am I getting the rare drop but not the common one? Saving the enemy. Pulse Lessee are cursed beings who wield supernatural power and whose very existence incites panic and destruction. Hope explodes into a rage upon hearing that Snow plans to rescue Serah, now a Lessee herself. Even if she is Snow's fiancée, nothing good can come of helping a sworn enemy of Cocoon. The situation only serves to magnify Hope's hatred of the man he holds responsible for his mother's death. Shaking with fury, he is unable to form the words he so desperately wants to say. Oblivious to Hope's anger and worried for their safety, Snow decides to bring Hope and Vanille along on his mission. Vanille? It was weird. Meanwhile, Saz explains the cruel fate of a person cursed as a Lessee. Lessee are bound to eternal service to a fiancée, and failure to carry out a focus results in a transformation into a mindless abomination, a Seath. A person shackled by the Lessee curse is beyond salvation. Spotted me just before. Unfortunately, I don't have any elemental attacks as far as I'm aware to take advantage of their weakness, but here we are. Interesting that it kept spamming Blitz off of auto battle. Is this some inconsequential amount of gil? No, it's a power wristband. Let's see what that does. Strength plus 20. Oh. Okay, there's experience on these? So equipment has experience? Is that how it works? How does equipment level up? Okay, so now I'm seeing experience. So that's a different way of doing it. That's interesting. So I imagine that would increase her damage. Can I activate his... Okay, he doesn't have an accessory. So this would just straight up give him a lot more strength, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so it looks like a lot of the character progression is focused on equipment so far, which I'm totally okay with. There could be some frustrations from it, we'll see. But I really don't care about getting like cool new equipment per se, so much as I care about what abilities I have. That tends to be what makes things interesting and strategic. Wow, he does a lot more damage with that wristband. That's a huge benefit to what's going on here.
Wonder if those were the soldiers who came in to search the place.
That seems probable. I'm wondering if Serah is Lightning's sister. Obviously, I don't know that yet, but it seems like a reasonable speculation to make. One small complaint I have about the battle UI is I feel like the, wow, 2 tiers of frustration. The, stagger bar is more prominent than the HP bar, and I understand it's an important part of things. It's just, it makes it hard to keep track of how strong enemies, or like how much HP enemies have left. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like that bar can take prominence. Man, giving him that power wristband was the right choice, my goodness. It's taking things down significantly faster now. What's with this springy noise? Yeah, I got a preemptive. Oh, just against this guy, though. That's very powerful, though, when you get a preemptive. Is this just the one or both? It's just... Looks like it's just the one. The other thing when you get a preemptive is you start with a full ATB bar, which is quite beneficial, obviously. I mean, I'm just going around sneaking up on all of these guys. Yeah. Spend more time in the post screens than in the battle itself. Really? Didn't notice me? I mean, I'll take it, but...
Whatever those things used to be, they sure ain't human now.
Whoa, let's get this fight on. Thanks, camera. That's a strange battle enter angle. This thing's a gas. It's significantly more durable than the previous one. I feel like she just deals a lot less damage than Saz does. Does this thing really hit her so hard? There's definitely some evasions that can happen in this fight, or in this battle system, it seems.
Must be a pretty deep battle. Nerve's gonna kill me if something else doesn't lead to it.
Oh, this is a neat little area.
Someone stumbles into the wrong place at the wrong time, and all this happens.
Why aren't we being affected by the fiancée? Is my question. Yeah, it's roughly double damage, and they're affected by the thing. Yeah, and there we got a preemptive. So this fight's going to be like half the duration. It's interesting. Separate battle arenas like this, as opposed to this does have a pretty quick transition, which I'm glad for. But it's like it feels a little, I don't know. It's definitely a different pacing than something like Dark Souls, where these enemies would, you know, take a few hits to take down, and it's just the way that it's all paced, the way that the fight works is just very, very different. Because, like, there's a lot of ceremony around doing my 6 hits or whatever to take these guys down. And it's super predictable. Like, I auto battle attack twice.
Don't have time to be dilly-dallying here.
And in that time, my good buddy Zaz gets his 2 attacks in, and then his 2 like attack chains in, and then the enemy's dead. So sometimes I get loot, sometimes I don't. Wow. Zaz did not enjoy that one. There we go. Got him healed in time. Oh, these things are like breathing fire or whatever. They do say that they get magic, right? So that's certainly an aspect of what's going on here. Oh, I got some sort of tier or something. Glad I used the Fortizol there, though. That was, oh. That was not what I was expecting. Fortizol is quite helpful.
Serah!
I was right.
Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a Lassie.
I already told you that.
Pulse Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
And killing her is a mercy? You came.
Serah! Serah.
Necklace matching.
Is that my hero?
Let's get you out of here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis,
I'm not your sister. You couldn't protect her. It's your fault she
You can save us.
Serah?
You can save us. Protect us all. Save Cocoon.
Save Cocoon? Serah, that was your focus?
anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Somehow, I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you. Serah!
Serah! Serah!
Why is she turning to crystal?
The sea who fulfill their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Just like the stories say.
Serah, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping! Serah's... she's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend. L'Cie who fulfilled their focus turn to crystal and gain eternal life. It's the same with Serah. Eternal life. She's not dead! Serah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever. I don't care how many years I have to wait.
It's over! Open your eyes and face reality!
Serah, does becoming a L'Cie really mean losing everything?
Oh, wait.
What now?
The army.
Oh no.
The target is almost in place. Surface team, what is your status? Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned. Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
Fire!
What's happening?
Must be a Sanctum strike. Bring down the Vestige and the fiancée right with it.
Aren't they taking it back to Pulse? That's what the patch was, right?
All they care about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon. Dead or alive, it's all the same.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Trenchcoat, where you going?
Date with the fiancée. Got some things to talk about.
What? You're gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
Data log updated, yo. Events, Chapter 2? The Gift of Eternity. A legend on Cocoon states that if L'Cie complete the focus given by a fiancée, they turn into crystal and gain eternal life. And just as the legend describes, Serah, Lightning's younger sister and fiancée to Snow, glows with an incredible light and turns into crystal. But has she truly gained eternal life? And what focus has she completed? This timeless crystal sleep seems nothing more than another form of death to Lightning, and she turns her feelings of grief and anger upon Snow. Snow, however, refuses to give up hope of a future where Serah will return to him. Just then, the Sanctum army begins its assault on the Vestige. Though it may mean sharing the Vestige's imminent destruction, the group heads ever deeper into the complex. Snow seeks to persuade the fiancée to release his fiancée, while Lightning and Saz have other plans in mind. Crystal Stasis. For Lassie, successful completion of a focus holds the promise of eternal life in the peaceful slumber of Crystal Stasis. Or so the legends say. Yet, to spend an eternity as an immobile crystal is not so very different from death. The people of Cocoon consequently fear being marked as a Lassie, equating the fallacy's brand with a death sentence. Faced with only the choice between eternal damnation as a Sith and eternal imprisonment in Crystal, it comes as little surprise that many Lassie decry their fate. Regardless of how they become Lassie. Sith. Shambling Sith. Ghast. These guys have a lot more HP. Same sort of weaknesses, though. A Sith tier as their common drop. Still don't know. Sith tier is their common drop, too. It's kind of what I would have expected. Let's take this thing on from behind, eh? Oh yeah. Having more teammates helps a lot here. And so does that preemptive. Let's go ahead and drop a save, shall we? And let's go ahead and call things here. And next time we will continue on, see what happens. But until then, everyone, take care and goodbye.